This is Listen Again from Real Radio.
Kian and Shane and Nikki and Mark, Westlife, hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing well. We're in tour mode at the moment. About to kick off our new world tour, our new tour of the UK and Ireland at the moment. So yeah, we're kind of getting everything together and in rehearsals, and it's a good time. It can be a bit stressful, but we're very proud of the show we're about to go out and do. And we start in Ireland on the Northern Ireland on the 2nd of May. We come over to the UK for the 6th of May in Nottingham. Back to Ireland for Croke Park at the end of June after doing all the UK arenas and stuff. So we're all happy at the moment is the best way of putting it. So
is there kind of pressure on now to do kind of take live shows to the next level? Obviously Take That did the amazing show last year. Lady Gaga's doing weird and wonderful things on her tour. What can people expect when they come along and see you? Because I guess millions of people will do. I guess millions of people have seen you before as well.
To be honest with you, the way we kind of look at it is that, Lady Gaga is, at the very top of her game. She's doing amazing stuff, and the type of artist that she is, it's all about the big kind of like productions and the mad outfits and stuff like that. If, as Westlife fans know when they come and see a Westlife show, as much as that's what she's about, Westlife fans get to see what Westlife are about, which is mainly about the songs, the music, great vocals, and just kind of for everybody to have a good time and leave a concert with a big smile on their face and having a really, really good time, And
one of the dates is the Faroe Islands, yes?
That's right, man. Where is the Faroe Islands?
Don't play there, do they?
No, it's kind of, I only know it from the football. I think Scotland have played them, haven't they? I've probably lost to them, I think, a few years back. It's kind of right up the top of the globe. I don't know where.
I think it's quite a regular thing, actually, in the Faroe Islands. Every year they do something different, some sort of a festival thing that they bring a big act in to headline, and that's what we're doing this year,
I was watching an old interview from a couple of years back, which I think you did back home in Ireland on TV, and they picked somebody out in the audience who was a Westlife fan from Outer Mongolia. Do you remember that?
Outer Mongolia?
I do. Do you remember it was on the Tuberty show?
That's right.
They were sitting in the audience, he was asking us to come out there and do a show.
That's right.
Yeah, well, unfortunately we never got around to doing that just yet. But you never know, never say never.
It's in the pipeline.
Yeah, exactly.
Proof, if ever it was, that the Westlife message goes far and wide. We obviously saw you a couple of weeks back now on the amazing Boyzone tribute on TV. 12 years it's been coming, obviously not in the most happy circumstances, where you performed with Boyzone. Just tell us what that whole experience was like.
It was amazing, for us as a band. Boyzone for us was an institution when we started out, and I think they paved the way for us. So for us to do it, it's the first thing they ever kind of asked us to do, and did unlock for us at the very start. So it was a nice kind of tribute for Stephen as well, and a nice moment to get involved in it.
Sure, and there's obviously been stories since Boyzone saying they want to record an album with you now. Obviously you've got other things on the agenda at the moment, but what are the chances of that maybe a few months, years down the line maybe?
First of all, obviously I can see why people would say that or whatever. We definitely really enjoy doing no matter what with Boyzone. It's big shoes to fill to kind of sing that song and stuff. It's like they're flying without wings for us or whatever. But it's just quite simple. Basically, nobody's talking about us doing an album with Boyzone. It was just purely a performance, and obviously off the back of that, people were sort of just decided that we were all of a sudden making an album with them.
The papers put two and two together, that kind of thing, yeah.
Well, they just made a story up, that's all.
But you never know, a few years down the line. And tell us about one of the support groups for your tour is a girl band that, one of you in the group knows very, very well, yes?
Kian?
No, myself and Louis Walsh are managing a girl band at the minute. It's signed to Mercury Records. They're going to be releasing their first single this summer, and they're actually going to be supporting us on tour, and my wife is one of them. So
what's that like managing your other half, basically?
It's really enjoyable, to be honest with you. I kind of feel like
you do it anyway.
I kind of feel like I've been heavily involved in the management of Westlife. Dealing with Louis an awful lot over the years, and kind of dealing with the record company an awful lot over the years, and it's been really enjoyable to kind of help a new act on their way and kind of teach them as much as I possibly can about the music industry. Being in a different record label, making an album from scratch, listening to songs, just the whole creative process of it is actually very, very enjoyable. And I actually feel like I've very, very, very heavily involved. I know a lot of people will say, oh, your man from Westlife is managing them just to put a name on it and whatever else, but I actually feel like I'm going to be doing a serious amount of work for it,
And you mentioned the gig you've got coming up at Croke Park. Obviously, you played there before. You said it was the biggest gig you'd ever done, basically. It was, the 10-year anniversary gig. And that's on the same weekend you play football at Old Trafford for Soccer Aid, yes? That's quite a weekend you've got lined up then.
We're playing it on the Saturday night, Crow Park. And then on Sunday then we're going to play in Soccer Aid, and obviously I'm playing it and I'm dragging Nicky along as well.
Junior man, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, good luck with the new single.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you at an arena near you.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, mate.
And here is that brand new Westlife single. It's called Reach Out. It's Real Radio.
For more interviews, videos, and pictures, visit realradio.co.uk.